Thank you for joining us. In our very first story this morning, sanitation is a major challenge facing many metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies. Now, this has been worsened by the indiscriminate dumping of waste and the absence of dump sites in many communities in the country. In the following report, Matilda Womega highlights the sanitation challenges of Ashaiman, a community in the country's capital, Accra.
Take a walk through Ashaiman, and you will not have a hard time appreciating why cholera continues to plague this community and the country at large. Ashaiman is densely populated with limited social amenities, but the absence of these facilities does not seem to bother many of the residents, for whom environmental cleanliness is not a priority. Atani Delali, a suburb of Ashaiman, famously known as Tulaku, residents dump their waste into gutters in the middle of the night. Domestic animals feed on leftover food and waste bins in the area, and flies are a common sight. The gutters in the area are the new site for disposing human excreta. Sanitation continues to be a major challenge facing residents here. I would be interacting with some of the residents who will be sharing with me exactly what they make of this sanitation issue that has become so critical that they want government to address.
The situation of the gutter is giving us problem. Yeah, only gutter is warriors. There is no nothing warriors gutter.
How is the gutter disturbing you?
When it rain, it enter people their house. That's what we are crying for. Government said that the gutter, only gutter we are crying for. This place here, look at the joint there. From the joint there to the two gates, we don't have a freedom. When it rain right now, everybody will stand. We are not sleeping. So we are waiting unless the rain stop before we can get them sleeping. Because if there's no gutter, we can't have a freedom. Only gutter we are crying for.
Okay, actually this area, the sanitation is very poor. As we can see, the area is the first impression to Ashaiman community. And then behind my back, you can see that they've constructed the gutter and then leave it here. And then if you look back, you see that we have a cattle ranch there. And then the place is bushy. And then we have open defecation within the area. It's very bad.
Some residents now prefer to openly defecate near the toll booths along the Accra-Tema motorway.
This current system that we are having in this community, people will be defecating around the whole area. We are having toilet facility in the area, more than 8 toilet facilities, commercial and government ones. But people leave these things all and then go down there and then defecate themselves. It's very bad. And beyond that too, people do dump dead animals at the back there, the gutter, and which is giving us a scent that we can bear. You're passing through the motorway, you'll be hearing the scent. And then people will be saying that who are those who are staying in this area? Actually, this area is not bad. Bad people are not in this area. But the way they live the environment, it made people think so. As you can see, it's like the area is a slum. You see, it's like wooden structures. So it's hardly, people are trying to get a place to sleep, not to talk of putting up a toilet facility.
Well, you can see the place yourself. And then secondly too, we that lives here, we face a lot of problems here. It is like the assemblymen are not listening to the public. Let me just put it like that. The assemblymen are not listening to the public because whenever if there is a problem, you call them. You want them to draw attention to you. They don't have time. That's what we see, that they do not have or they don't care about we that lives here. So those are the things that I can say. They are railing the cows down there, which is very bad for humans. Understand? And when you talk about it, they don't care. Especially.
What would you want to be done about it?
Suppose them to be moved from that place because it is not good. Railing a cow in the midst of a town is very bad. That's what I see, that they have to do something about it.
The assembly member for the area, Yakubu Amadu, says the residents have no excuse to defecate in the open.
There is no excuse.
Waste management company Zoomlion Ghana Limited has discounted claims by the Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly that the company is responsible for the mountains of garbage piling up on the streets of Cape Coast. According to the company, the landfill site that the garbage is to be sent to is full, hence the current insanitary condition in the metropolis.
Following reports of piles of garbage on the streets of Cape Coast and the central region, Joy News followed up to the waste management company Zoomlion for answers. While the Cape Coast Mayor Priscilla Ahin Kranche blames Zoomlion for the ugly spectacle, Zoomlion returned the blame to the Metropolitan Assembly. Regional Manager of Zoomlion Company, Ernest Kusi, revealed that the Assembly has not made available a site to dump the waste.
They're supposed to at least sign a proper contract with a private contractor to manage the site. All metropolis, Kumasi, Takrady, Pung, they have a separate contractors who work on their landfill, and they pay separately on that. Still engaging with them, and I'll be very happy if they can reconsider their decision to at least let us look at a long-term solution for the final disposal site. And then if a contract has to be signed, then we look at it so that we have a constant machine to be on site and also prepare the place very well, so that this thing will not be a recurring issue.
The Mayor of Cape Coast is yet to respond to this latest claim by the waste management company. Richard Kojonyako's report for Joy News.